Greetings, Commander. Welcome back to another video. Today, this is something I want to talk about. In this update of 7th anniversary, Warbots turns 7. And as every update, there's always a buff, a nerf, a rework to something. In this update, there was a rework to drones. Drones will get half their slots, would have a drone ability, a built-in drone ability that cannot be changed, and every single drone will have that same ability. Now, here is a sad topic about this. You see these chips? These F chips? The shield chips? At first, it may seem like, wow, this is a really huge deal. Because it's like the best update ever. Now, let me talk about, for players that have played Warbots since Pantheon bots were released, you would know the Ares train. Two Ares team up. Two Ares team up. One pulls up the shield. 8 seconds after the shield is depleted. After the shield is gone, the next Ares comes up with its shield. Then Ares number 2, 8 seconds later, shield is down. Then Ares number 1 brings back its shield, and you can never do damage to them. Now, why is this bad? I actually thought this was a bad idea, because I know there will be some players who do not purchase at all and have invested heavily in these drones. The only thing I can say is that, like, you will not lose your drone ships. Remember before the lockdown and for some reason, who can equip it? Oh, right. So yeah, you will know that you still have your drone ships basically, but every battery capacity would give you 2 random shield chips. Back to the topic. These shield chips, they have actually broken the game. At first, I didn't notice it because not many players were having it. They did not know what to do. But after realizing that, hey, wait a minute, I have it. Well, not for the players that do have Glider, Nebula, and Discus. Those are the 3 drones I think that can equip the shield. So Discus, see, you can see that. And that's pretty much it. Now, the sad thing about this is that this is actually going to break the game a whole lot. Especially with the new support robot Demeter, which has an absorber shield. Now imagine a whole squad with this. The whole squad with Discus, Nebula, and Glider drones. Imagine that. You can never do damage to that. On top of that, if they did take less than 10% damage, look what's going to happen. This pilot, App Meter, he will restore that durability. So that means even if you do damage, and if you get it 10% or less, if you do 10% or less damage, you basically just gave you barely do damage. You can never do any damage. And when you do get to deal damage, if they somehow have to defend, then this drone is going to save them. This drone, and the other drone, Nebula. Those drones are going to save them. And Pixonic, this is aware. I actually was one of the players that did not like this idea. I did not support it. Knowing that the Ares is already impossible to kill if it comes out every 18 seconds, 20 seconds. Let me see. 18 seconds. Every 18 seconds it can come out. It's gonna come out. 8 seconds. Come and then retreat. So Pixonic is actually bringing back Pantheon robots, and I think Pixonic's idea was actually supposed to be where it's meant to help old robots. I'm not sure if it is, or it should have been that way. But Pixonic, if it was that way, you just broke the game. Imagine this. Imagine this. Tanks like the Fenrir with the Baronet Wolf type. Impossible to kill. Now it's gonna be more impossible to kill if it has that. And on top of that, you can even use it during the other shield. You have the Typhon shield. Let's put it this way. Jaeger, you take damage. Because let's put it this, someone runs shield breaker. They bypass your shield when you have the shield up. And you have that chip. And if the shield breaker just runs out, then imagine that. Basically, your shield is recharging, and you have another shield active. So, what the heck? Bulwark, Fenrir, Blitz, Spectre, Loki, Phantom, Ravenna, Hawk even. Imagine this. The Hawk can get its like 2 abilities now. It's almost another easy mode. Unlike Phase Shift back then, imagine this. If Phase Shift wasn't nerfed, you would have like 16 seconds. Imagine it. 16 seconds. On top of that, with a shield chip, like around 20 seconds. Imagine this. You have an invincible bot. You would never do damage to it, not even 1 bit. And you immediately lose. So, Pixar, you really need to fix this. Even, well, not even times, but imagine this. Imagine this. Imagine a whole squad with this. Someone brings out like a Titan. Like what? Like a Arthur. You bring out an Arthur? Imagine this. Demeter after Demeter after Demeter after Demeter after Demeter. Then one Demeter takes damage, shield up. Next Demeter takes shield up. And then just, like, you can never kill the Arthur or the Noahs or whatever it is. Can't be a Minos or a Kid or, I don't mean, because I mean it's gonna fly. Minos is just gonna run everywhere. And the Kid, it's too fragile. Speaking of Minos, I'm actually saving up platinum for the Minos. I'm not saving up platinum for anything else. Although I should get like another antimatter because I sold mine on accident. Well, not accident, I sold it because I didn't need it as much. I'm gonna keep the vengeance. But then I can use my group. Whatever. Yeah. It's broken how this is. It really, Pixar, I think you should have looked deep into this. You should know that this is a bad idea because the Ares train back then. It's basically like a barrier, like closing in on them, pretty much. A barrier. You can never take down the barrier, and they will kill you. It's like the bulwark. It's literally like a bulwark. No, not the robot. Like a bunker, pretty much. And it's really stupid how it is. So, Sonic, really, really don't do this. You really don't have to do this. And if anything, it should go back to how it was before. So yeah, I want y'all to leave in the comments. If you were a developer of Pixonic, what kind of rework would you have done to these drones? Leave it in a comment. Pinned comment. I even write the same thing, type the same thing out. So yeah, Pixonic, you really need to look deeply into this because this is gonna break the entire game. You will no longer do if you will basically do like 5% damage, shield, And then the dude can just use the shield, safety, and if it's an Ares, Nemesis, or Hades. Imagine the Nemesis. It's a tank with the shortest shield duration and the shortest cooldown out of all the out of all the playable bots. Imagine this. No, Shell doesn't count. Shell, you can barely play now. People keep running the rockets. But yeah. You know, what can I replace my fender, man? I need to replace this fender. Oh, nope. Nope, nope. You don't have to think about that later. Yeah. That is the end of this video. I am going to open this. I want to get the meter, but I'm assuming I'm going to get the Orochi from this. I'm assuming Orochi is going to be one of these prizes, so I don't think it will be the meter. And I actually want the Demeanor more than the Orochi because I already have the weapons set up ready. Same for the Orochi, but actually, I could use Orochi. But yeah, because I really look deeply into this. This is a really bad idea coming from me, even though I've only played War Robots since like 2019, probably. Like probably midway of 2019. I don't know when. So yeah. See you guys, and yeah, leave in the comments what rework, what would you have done to about this drone rework? Can you agree? Could you disagree? Disagree to agree, or agree to disagree? Whatever. Now, so let me know. I am interested. How lucky were you in getting what you wanted from these chests? Were you lucky enough to win a weapon that you wanted? The module? The robot? From these chests? Here's just weapons and drones. Also, what drone do you want, by the way, from here? I cannot do giveaways, but I don't know what you want. What kind of drone you wanted for your robots. So, yeah. Cheers.